Well, you don't have a heavy jacket on, Jeremy, so it must be decent out there.
It's not bad. We don't have too many winds right now, and also we're 10 to even 15, some places 20 degrees warmer than we were 24 hours ago, so it's a much more comfortable night out tonight. And I'm still underneath a nearly full moon. We're now going in the opposite direction as it heads towards new moon phase. It's about 98% full tonight. You'll still be able to see it. Yesterday night, of course, was the snow moon. But speaking of snow, we might see just a flurry or two tomorrow morning, but a lot of us experiencing what seems like spring, like Becky from Pittston. She sent in this photo of her crocuses already coming up in February. What a gorgeous photo of your crocuses, but geez, we have been seeing such warm weather this February that nature's a little confused herself. Here's the current temperatures as far as the highs were today. We got up to a high of 44 in Williamsport, 44 for Avoca as well, 45 for State College. So these are all temperatures that are warmer than they were yesterday and still warmer than the average. Normally we hit 41 for this time of year, so we're 3 degrees above the average for Avoca. And temperatures still in the 30s, upper 30s at that for Lewisburg, Selinsgrove, Danville too. Still at 35 in Scranton, 30 for Pleasant Mount, falling to the 20s now for Hazleton, Lake Harmony, and Thornhurst, Shohola too. But the rest of us in the 30s, not bad tonight. All right, here's the current satellite and radar. A few flurries now pushing their way into Potter County in our northwestern section of our viewing area. And that's going to continue its way eastward. It's a weak cold front, and it's also enhanced by the lake effect snow shower that we're seeing come off the lake, since all of the lakes have some of their lowest ice extent this winter ever. So all that wide open water is allowing that air to push over it, and then, of course, that causes some condensation and seeing some snow showers now pushing into northwestern Pennsylvania. We'll see them skirt the northern portions of our viewing area. We're talking Bradford, Tioga, Potter, Susquehanna counties, also up in a northern Wayne County. That's where you could see a flurry or two overnight tonight. And because the surfaces of the whatever metal objects, we're talking mailboxes and also cars and maybe even your sidewalks as well, if it falls in the form of rain, it'll end up freezing on contact. That's called freezing rain. That's what that pink color is there in Susquehanna and Wayne counties. That could pose for a pretty messy morning commute for those of you in our very northern tier. Otherwise, the rest of us waking up to clouds or sunshine even for central Pennsylvania. We're just talking about this possibility of some possible icing for our northern tier and maybe a sprinkle or so as we head towards noontime. Then we're going to have clear skies for all of us, beautiful sunshine filling in for Monday, even temperatures up into the 50s. And then Tuesday we see some clouds start to push in again. So here's the ice accumulation totals. We're talking maybe 1/100 of an inch for Honesdale, and that seems like hardly anything, but any coating of ice can make things dangerous. So just do be careful if you live up in our northern tier. As far as rainfall, maybe a few hundredths of an inch of rain, so we're not talking much, maybe just some wet pavement. The real rain is coming on Tuesday night. We could even see some rumbles of thunder embedded. The Storm Prediction Center indicating that these could be some thunderstorms as they push through Tuesday night and then really ramp up Wednesday. Through the day, we'll have rounds of heavy rain, and then that'll continue also through the afternoon hours on Wednesday, and that's when we see a cold front push through. So I'm going to show you the bigger picture. It's a big low pressure system, very, very concentric isobars that indicates high winds as well as strong pressure gradients, and that'll indicate a very strong cold front as well as it pushes through Wednesday night into Thursday. That'll cause temperatures to tumble into your leap day. And also those winds will be gusting out of the south at up to 30 miles per hour on Wednesday and then quickly take a sharp dive from the northwest. Still gusting up to 30 miles per hour for your day on Thursday, so it will feel pretty chilly. Look at these highs over the next 5 days. 50s, possibly 60 by Wednesday, and then dropping to the 30s for Thursday for leap day. There's your 7-day forecast. Just a few pockets of freezing rain in the northern tier tomorrow. The rest of us turning sunny for the rest of the day. Highs in the 50s, possibly hitting 60 for Tuesday and Wednesday. And then we drop down to the 30s, feeling like February once again for the very last day of February. But Nikki, at first glance, next weekend looks fantastic. Lots of sunshine and possibly touching 60 again. So At least we have one day with 60s and sunshine, because Wednesday is going to have 60s and rain.
I'll take it.
I'll take it too.
Thanks, Jeremy.